Marriage is such a gift. It is covenant. It's a covenant, or at least it should be a covenant. If you are in Yahuwah and you're trying to follow the God of the Bible, then you understand how precious it is and the gift that it is to you, and the commitment that it brings, that it entails, the accountability and responsibility, becoming one flesh with somebody, literally making yourself one with someone, to where it's no longer about you, it's no longer about them, it's about y'all and what it's going to take for y'all to work as a whole, as one, right? That's why sex was solely created just for the married. And as the word says, he came to know her. They become one flesh. And that was in reference to them linking their bodies together, right? You become one in the act of sexual intercourse, right? I think we all understand that, right? And it's such a very beautiful and sacred thing. But it's not something that everyone prizes. It's something that everyone cherishes and respects. And one aspect I wanted to talk about in reference to that is side chicks. You have so many side chicks who are quick to be involved with somebody's man, quick to be involved with somebody's husband, and they do not care. They do not care. And they act like they are entitled to some type of respect when they don't even respect themselves. You cannot respect yourself if you are willingly sleeping with somebody's man, and a married man at that. You can't say you love yourself, because guess what, sis? I'm going to tell you something that man isn't willing to admit to you. In the event that you are sleeping with somebody's husband, I'm going to tell you something that he's not going to admit to you. But as soon as you sign up to say, yes, I will be your woman on the side, and I know you have a wife at home, a wife and kids, or even just a wife, right? As soon as you say yes to that and you commit to that, it does not matter what lie he told you, how unhappy he supposedly is at home, or if they're only supposedly together for the kids or for the bills or whatever. It does not matter. As soon as you agree to that, if he held you up here, he now holds you down here, because you just told him indirectly yet directly that you don't deserve better, that you don't know your worth and your value, and that you are desperate to settle for half a man. Because, sis, that is all you are going to get. All you're going to get is some penis and broken promises. All you're going to get is him lying to you, telling you what you want to hear. And it's only going to be your fault. It's going to be all your fault, because this man didn't have to work for you. He didn't even have to be single to work for you. Again, I don't care what he told you, why they're still together, whatever. As soon as you settled for that, that's exactly what you did. You settled for less, and he will treat you the same as a result. He will never hold you any higher. If you ever wanted any man to respect you, in the event that you find yourself liking somebody's husband, but then you find out he is just that, a husband, you would say, oh no, I'm not okay with that. I ain't down with that. I don't want somebody else's man. So no, thank you. If anything, that's the only time that he would ever respect you, when you walk away, when you find out that he is involved and that he has a whole wife at home, or even if it's just a girlfriend. But again, as soon as you say yes to messing with somebody else's husband, you already lost, sis. And he's not going to give you nothing but that penis and those empty promises, late night calls, late night visits, and sometimes he probably not even going to show up. And guess what? At some point, you're going to get tired of settling. At some point, you're going to get tired of the lies that he told you. But you were so gullible and so desperate for a man, you were willing to take half of a man. You were willing to take a piece of somebody else's man, right? But at some point, you're going to get fed up, because you're going to start to see, oh, he's not leaving his wife for you. Oh, he said he was going to leave this weekend, but here it is the next weekend, or it's weeks later, months later, and he keeps saying he's going to do this and that and that. And then you're like, but you told me you was going to leave her. You told me this and you told me that. And he's going to keep lying to you to keep you there. And you're going to keep staying. And then you're going to come right back down, right back around to the same thing. Or you're not leaving. You promised me this. You promised me that. You said you were going to divorce her. We was going to get married. We was going to get a house. And we was going to have our own family and etc. And he's going to keep lying to you, sis. That man is going to keep lying to you. And he is going to ride it until the wheels fall off. And 9 times out of 10, the only way that y'all will separate is only because you put your foot down and you literally walk away, and no matter what lies he tells you, no matter how much he begs and pleads, you keep on going. Because 9 times out of 10, how many of us have seen this? He's not going to leave his wife for you, sis. He's not. Like, especially when you're of a certain age, you've had to have seen this somewhere in life. This has been going on since the beginning of time. Men saying that they're going to leave their wives for their side chick, and they never do. 9 times out of 10 that they never do. Okay, but let's say that you just happen to be the exception to the rule, because all you little side pieces like to think you're something special when you're not, and you just showed them that you weren't as soon as you chose to be a side piece. But let's say that he does leave his wife for you. Guess what, sis? Your position is now open. Your position, that side chick position, is now open. You think he's not going to replace you now that you're his main woman? He's going to have another woman on the side because you showed him you will be a number, that you don't have to be the only one, that you are willing to be another number in his category, right? You are just another body that he's able to possess, right? Because this man didn't have any morals and values. If this man isn't committed to his own wife and was disloyal and dishonest to her and broke their commitment in order to be involved with you, why would you foolishly expect any type of commitment and decency from this man? He already shows you he doesn't value these things, sis. He doesn't value marriage. He doesn't value the covenant. If he did, he would have never involved himself with you in the first place. Good men, good married men, good taken men, yes, they see attractive women everywhere. And even if they find themselves attracted to a woman and maybe they've had some conversation, he is going to exercise wisdom and he's going to exercise that self-control and that discipline. And he's not going to involve himself with these women because he respects and he honors his woman. He respects and honors his wife, the commitment that he made to her. But you foolishly get involved with him and you think you're going to be the one to change everything. You're going to be the one that he's going to want to be faithful to and wife up and be completely loyal to you, sis. We've all seen this, like if not in real life in movies, but we've all seen this. There's no way you as a fully grown adult don't know this. As a woman, he's not leaving his wife for you, sis. It's not happening. But because you don't love yourself, you cannot say you know your worth and your value if in this moment you just showed him you don't value you. You have no dignity, no self-love, and no self-respect. And again, you're never going to get anything good out of this. And if you believe in the Most High, you have no idea. Whether you believe in him or not, you're going to get what's coming to you. Because whether you're for the word and what the word says that you will reap what you have sown, well the world calls it karma comes back around. You whatever you put out, you get out. So if you out here messing with somebody's husband, you better hope and pray that you don't get married one day to somebody else and that your husband don't step out on you. And then when he does, if and when he does, which is very likely, you have nobody to blame but yourself. You can sit back and look at the marriage that you done ruin. I don't care. Look, a lot of times, yeah, men are out here cheating. Guess what? If it wasn't you, it'll be with another woman. But if you chose to be that woman to wreck his home, to bring the type of pain upon his wife, to see his kids crying, to destroy a home, you are the lowest. You are low. I try to have sympathy for y'all, but I can't because you dare expect respect when you don't respect yourself. You don't respect other people's relationships, but then you think you deserve something good, wholesome, pure, and committed. You think you deserve to be treated like a queen and to be loved and cherished? All the while you're willing to sign yourself up for ruining that within somebody else's marriage? How dare you, sis? The audacity of you. Nothing good is coming to you. Nothing good. And you already know that because 9 times out of 10, if you're a side chick and you're listening to this video, you're already hurting. You're already seeing that the lies aren't adding up or that he keeps lying to you. Because guess what, sis? None of us want to share a man. At the core, none of us want to do that. But you chose to do that. Now you're hurting because you can't contact him whenever you want to. You can't see him whenever you want to because why? He's at home pretending to be happy with his wife, to pretend to be faithful with his wife, right? He can't come see you whenever. You can't pick up that phone, whatever. You can't even post pictures of him on social media. And he won't dare post nothing of you because he is hiding you and you're nothing but a piece. You're nothing but a needs, right? You're nothing but meeting his physical needs and that's all you will be. But who did this? You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. And you can be mad at nobody but yourself because you will reap what you have sown. You will. Just watch. There's no way this could possibly end good for you. Like even, yes, sometimes some people marry the wrong person that y'all never told them to marry in the first place. But if you decide to slide into a relationship and think you're going to break that marriage up or that relationship up because you feel like this is supposed to be your husband, you've already stooped really low and you will get what's coming to you. Mark my words.